Hey all, welcome to the Institute and this week's acquisition report. So this week is going to be a fairly short one, not too long. We've got 6 new items in the collection this week, and one of them was a 2-pack, so technically it's 5 new items. And we're going to start over here in the horror section. Now, it's 2 items that we picked up for horror this week. I've been looking for a variety of new items on the shelf, and one of them was a surprise purchase. The first one was not a surprise purchase at all. The first one is Ardith Bay. Now, we have gotten a lot of mummy figures over the years. We got plenty of them in the 7 to 8 inch scale. But this is the first Ardith Bay that I know of in that 7 to 8 inch scale. I've gotten 12 inch ones before. Sideshow didn't want those. But when Sideshow and Diamond Select and some other companies have done their Universal Monsters in this scale in the past, none of them have given us Ardith Bay. So that's a great pickup. Was planning that one. I was not planning the Ben Cooper Nosferatu costume. The reason is I don't do the Ben Coopers. I'm glad I don't do the Ben Coopers, because if I had bought that first set of Ben Coopers, I would have bought all of them. You know how I am. However, I skipped the creature because I wasn't buying them, and I am really regretting that these days. I'm a huge Creature of the Black Lagoon fan. It would be fun to have the little costume to go with it. So this time when I saw the Nosferatu pop up this week in the stores, I thought, Chucky darn and slap the hogs, I better grab that one. So I did. Otherwise, I will just be regretting it later on. That's number 2. Number 3 and 4. Let's go down over this way. 112 Collective. Yes, we're going to get a bunch. Got some more shipping this week. But this is the Decapod gang. We've been waiting on these guys. I think it was back in October we bought these guys. And they were supposed to ship immediately. Here it is, February, almost. And we finally got them. These 2 guys are bandits, gangsters, bandits, that's a stupid way to put it, gangsters in the Rumble Society world. They should really be with Doc Knock, who's over here, but I've got to do some rearranging here on the shelves to put them where they belong. They are a great set. They came with a ton of extras. Really cool. Let's see, we're only 2 minutes in, and that's 4 of the 6. Oh my God. That just leaves the last 2. I picked up 2 more of the McFarlane New Adventures of New Batman Adventures. One of those is the blue and gray Batman. The other is the Riddler. Now, the reason I haven't picked up a lot of these is, generally speaking, they are exactly the same as the DC Collectibles ones. This is the New Batman Adventures, not necessarily the Batman the Animated Series ones, where they have more changes to the colors. Like Bane over here, for example, is exactly the same as he was when DC Collectibles released him. Firefly, that's another example. The reason I picked them up is to replace the carded versions. I didn't have a loose version of these guys on the shelf. I only had the carded version, so I would pick them up, put them on the shelf. This one is very different. DC Collectibles didn't do a blue and gray Batman like this. And I thought I would put the carded Riddler away when I got this one, because I didn't have a loose Riddler. I picked this one up. Unfortunately, you can tell the color is nothing like the original. Much, much lighter than the original, so I had to put the original back on the shelf and have them both out here to show the distinction. But for the most part, I've only been picking up those New Batman Adventure figures to replace the ones that I only had carded on the shelf, so I would have a loose one. And there you go. There's the last of the 2. That's 6 this week. A decent week. Nothing spectacular, but some fun stuff. Hopefully you're having a good week. We'll have some more 112 Collective coming up next week. That's for sure. We'll see what else pops in. Oh, I believe some new Jax Simpsons will be coming in too. So, until next week, hopefully you'll have a great weekend of collecting. And make sure you subscribe.